There's a rift between many mainline churches and the gay community, but that chasm may be getting a little bit smaller here in Charlotte. In our exclusive series, Peggy Fox reports on what ministers in the gay community are doing about gays in the church.
I was denied communion in my own church, 1962, when I lost my first lover after 7 years.
Reverend Bob Darst is a pastor of a church that ministers to gays. He says he knows firsthand why homosexuals often reject mainline denominations.
The pastor had thought we were roommates, and he refused to give me communion in front of the entire congregation when he found out we had been lovers, instead of offering me the counseling I needed.
But the Charlotte Clergy Association is reaching out to the gay community. In October, about 80 members of both groups met here at Myers Park Baptist Church. Their purpose, to establish a dialogue between gays and the church.
Reverend Dick Little, a Lutheran minister and member of the Clergy Association, pushed for the meeting.
When a group starts making a loud noise, you have to start listening to them. And so I've always felt that as a pastor, it's important for the church to open the doors.
Because some gay participants didn't want the public to know about their homosexuality, cameras were not permitted at the meeting, but the gathering was a welcome sign in the gay community. Reverend Vach calls it historic.
Because it was the first time that the church has said, let's at least talk. Instead of saying, you change and then we'll talk. You clean up your act, then we'll talk. They were saying, well, let's talk.
The group formed a task force to look at issues such as violence against gays. They began a speakers bureau, and they agreed to talk again.
I don't think we have a consensus, but we can work toward reconciliation, to at least to accept each other and to understand each other better.
But some ministers are concerned about the outreach.
I have no problem with the ministers meeting with the gay community. What I would have a problem with is if the ministers allow themselves to be used by the gay community.
Reverend Little says some wonder if this will lead to gay marriages and gay ministers in mainline denominations. His reply?
I'm not sure where this is going to go, but I'm confident that the Spirit of God will guide us.
And for many gays, that's a positive step.
It's a sense of liberation and rejoicing for me. It's a celebration.
Peggy Fox, News 36, First News.
The Clergy Association's task force meets December 8th. They'll appoint a group to get together with the gay community. The Clergy Association's general membership will likely meet with the gay community at large sometime in January.